Hello, my name is Jim Masilak, and I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager at Data In this module of the Knowledge Academy, I will be sharing my thoughts on the importance of protecting your brand and illustrating where reputational risk sits in the wider risk landscape. I will discuss the need for implementing holistic risk mitigation strategies and illustrating with real-life examples how getting ahead of the game with access to real-time data can help mitigate or minimize reputational damage during or in anticipation of an adverse event. In our digitally connected world, brands face a multitude of reputational risks that can no longer be contained within physical walls. Operational issues and negative public interactions are captured on smartphone cameras, shared via social media, and reported by news organizations seeking fodder for the 24/7 news cycle. Large and high-profile companies can and should expect nearly any misstep, from the C-suite to the front line, to find its way into the public spotlight. Additionally, malicious actors around the globe seek out and exploit weaknesses in corporate networks, offer stolen and counterfeit goods for sale on the dark web, impersonate or even threaten executives, and target or even abuse unsuspecting users on company-run platforms. And that's to say nothing of the risks global brands face when operating in markets impacted by social or geopolitical turmoil. The potential for lasting reputational damage becomes exponentially greater when the organization is unaware, unprepared, or fails to take swift and appropriate action. It is more crucial than ever for a matrixed organization to drive cross-functional alignment and share information as quickly as possible in order to identify, address, and mitigate reputational risk. Collaboration between physical and cybersecurity teams and key organizational business partners, for example, corporate communications and social media teams, government affairs teams, human resources, and others, is an essential component of risk management. This includes anything that threatens harm to the enterprise, its mission, its team members, customers, partners, operations, or reputation. With so many potential reputational threats, and with limitations on what employees can monitor while also minding their day jobs, corporate security and communications teams need a helping hand to identify emerging threats and manage an unfolding event. Having the earliest knowledge is crucial to safeguard your brand and reputation. Data Pulse acts as an early warning system to unexpected events or news that might affect your brand, enabling you to get ahead of the game and proactively mitigate risk. Drawing from over 400,000 public data sources, Data uses advanced artificial intelligence to provide you with the most relevant, actionable alerts and a 360-degree view of organizational risk factors. Pulse's viral detection capabilities provide the earliest indications of rapidly spreading social media posts impacting your brand, and Pulse helps you discover brand and reputational risks so you can prepare a response before wider media involvement. Let's look at one example of Data Pulse in action. The crisis communications team for a global rideshare company relies on Data Pulse to discover physical safety and reputational risk so they can quickly inform cross-functional stakeholders. In this slide from April 2022, we illustrate how Data helps this global rideshare company detect brand risks in real time. On the bottom right, you're seeing a set of illustrative alerts with a caption, a source, and a date stamp. The text block on the left includes key features of Pulse and critical outcomes that our customers are able to enact from the alerts Data sends. Data Pulse provides real-time alerts to help you maintain awareness during unfolding events so you can alert your employees, protect your assets, and initiate response protocols. Events in Ukraine this year created a variety of issues for global companies operating in the region and further afield. In this slide, we see how Data Pulse helped cross-functional teams stay ahead of a seismic geopolitical shift so they could take decisive action to protect their brand and reputation. In the war's first 6 weeks, Data Pulse sent more than 500 alerts from over 100 data sources with critical information for customers from a wide range of sectors to help them protect their people, physical assets, operations, and reputation. Innovative AI alerting via scanners, which includes generating text from audio scanner feeds, and logo detection via computer vision, which means scanning images for corporate logos, opens new innovative avenues for users to be the first to know, lead a response, and establish authority, which when you are dealing with an issue can impact your brand and may mean that you can get ahead of the story and pull in your communications team before the press is alerted. Customers now receive more relevant alerting tied specifically to their corporate namespace, covering the entire Fortune 2000 and spanning diverse and risk use cases. With this array of alerting, we're enabling disparate parts of the enterprise to have the most relevant brand-critical information at their disposal, removing bottlenecks and ensuring the most consistent responses across the enterprise. Our advanced AI models detect brand mentions with negative sentiment, including threats, the earliest possible indicators of virality, brand mentions on the deep and dark web, employee sentiment, and more. So just how can real-time data help mitigate and manage brand risk? One example is by the speed of alerting. You can get ahead of potentially disruptive events, and in doing so, minimize your risk exposure with confidence that you have the most current and complete view of unfolding events. It also enables you to pull your communications team early and craft a response. Through the breadth of alerting sources from across the globe, irrespective of language barriers, we take and translate information from more than 100 languages for you. And not only do we translate, but we can also geofence up to a quarter of a mile to a global radius and include everything in between. All of the above enhance business resilience, allowing you to get ahead of a potentially disruptive event and become more aware of what is happening in your operating environment in order to mitigate reputational damage. Thank you for tuning in to this module of the Data Miner Knowledge Academy. I hope this snapshot of the brand risk landscape and how Pulse can help you manage and mitigate reputational risk before and during an adverse event has been useful. If you or anyone in your organization would benefit from a demo, please visit the link you see here on this screen and we will be in touch. Thanks very much.